This is The Pulse, your only local and nationwide source of the latest news and events. The date is June 6th, 2056, and I am host bot SR35, and this is what's happening in the news today. A viral video posted on the site speakscreen.com has sparked controversy over the last 24 hours. The video was uploaded by online hacktivist Brian Hemmings, also known online by his handle Bad Luck Brian. The video, which has spread like wildfire since its release, shows Mr. Hemmings discussing with his audience how to break into the home of famed CEO of NegDex, Jessica DeWitt, and kill her using her online accounts. We must clarify that The Pulse is not glorifying Mr. Hemmings' actions and does not endorse the illegal actions shown within the video, and request that you do not attempt anything that you are about to see. The full video follows.
Good evening, good people. This is Bad Luck Brian, the hacking hero with a capture rate of 0. I am currently crouched outside the home of Jessica DeWitt, CEO and walking corpse. Dear old Jessica has been in some hot water recently over recent allegations that just a few short days ago she transferred several million pounds from NegDex, her own company, into her personal fund accounts. Naughty, naughty girl. This, of course, put her on my radar, and since then I have been looking into these allegations, and what I have discovered will honestly shock you. I have discovered some very interesting things about the old bird, and I will reveal them later on. Most of my audience watching this video will have come here for one thing and one thing only. You want to know how I'm going to balance the scales, how I'm going to make an example of Miss DeWitt. Because, like I always like to say, that if you end up on my radar, you're about to have some very bad luck. So, let's get ourselves over this rather high-looking fence and go say hi to the old jail-hopping Jess. Shit. God damn it. I'm okay. I'm okay. Alright, so we're over the fence. Good start. That could have been a lot worse, so let's keep going. So, as I make my way around the grounds, looking for a perfect place to work, I'll give you some of that juicy info on Miss DeWitt that I discovered. And when I mean juicy, I really mean juicy. Almost moist. I think I might have gone too far there. Apologies to anyone watching or listening to me. Let's just say that the stuff I've got allows me to toot my own horn for a bit. I'm rather proud of what I've found. Yes, so juicy. Go. Share. So, Jess DeWitt, who will be celebrating her, and I'm not kidding here, 130th birthday in just a few hours, has transferred the profits made from her company, Negdex, into her own personal accounts for spending money. A little reward for herself as she ballroom dances with death itself. She's using that money on luck and luck credits. That universally despised but all-controlling system that governs every move we make all over the globe. For all the young people in our audience, luck is that collection of statistical data that's attached to every action you do or think about doing within the cyber and the meat spaces. That data is controllable through the many applications and devices that we've jammed into ourselves or are forced to use as part of our employment, leisure, education, etc. Now, if you have the money, you can alter your luck by altering or purchasing luck credits. These credits, which by law everyone has to have at all times, can be invested so that certain actions will have a higher percentage of working out in your favor. This is a rather simple explanation of luck, but we don't have a few spare hours and some spare bottles of whiskey now, do we? No. This is why the rich always seem to have things going their way, and how everyone else seems to be metaphorically and literally shit out of luck. Have you ever wondered why your dad lost his job? Or why everyone seems to be incapable of escaping these vicious cycles of breaking or being broke? The reason, I guarantee, is always luck related. Now, spending money on luck isn't illegal. It's actually encouraged. What is more frowned upon is using luck on your death dates. Yes, we're going to be talking about death dates again. This video is going to divide a lot of my audience. But don't worry, I'm not going to go on another 2 to 3 hour rant. Like I mentioned above, I don't have the time or the whiskey for it. Bad Luck Brian promises to stay calm and on point this time. I swear. So, death dates are funny little bastards. They're meant to be informative. They're meant to tell you when you're going to die based on so many internal and external elements that I can't be bothered to go into right now. Most people, the decent folks among us, accept these dates as truth, as they have been ridiculously accurate and have a ridiculously accurate percentile, and whether you've paid for the day or the month or the year or a combination of those options, it's commonly believed that you can't escape your death date. It's going to happen whether you want it to or not. Death is inevitable after all. I can be confident in saying that I am a user of death dates. I bought my year and month reveal some time ago. It cost me an arm and a leg, but I did it to feel comfortable in knowing when I'm going to kick the bucket or thereabouts. But to get back to Mr. Witt, she's gone and done something very, very cheeky with her death dates. With her vast wealth, she has invested hundreds of thousands of credits within her luck, which equals to around 100 millions of pounds over the years, so that she can survive her death date by boosting the percentile to near enough 100%, or the closest you can be. We all know that she's purchased the exact day, week, month, year, and bloody hour of her death. She's got enough money after all. And with that large investment of luck, she's happily transferred over from her own company. She's basically found a way to cheat death for that 24-hour period. You know, stay inside and play to near 100% success rate of every action. Of course, you're not going to kick it. So once that 24-hour period is over, that death date readjusts, and she now lives to shudder another day. It's clever, but it's also, if the information is true, and figures are very rarely wrong, it's also highly illegal. Of course it is. So, moving on from that little seminar on the terrors of our technological age, I think I found the best spot for me to do my work. Well, I say best spot for what I need to do. It'll do. But hey, no bigs. Right, so I've booted up old Bessie, and I've opened up the building's floor plan. Now, the floor plan was kindly provided to me by the construction company's absolutely shocking security wall. A wall which was about as effective as a bread house against a tsunami. So, cheers guys. Well, maybe I'm just that good, but who knows. Anyway, having gotten access to the floor plan pre this video, I know exactly where Miss Stewart's bedroom is, and also where all of her cameras are. Hence why we've not been spotted yet. Miss Stewart's bedroom, by the way, is that one over there. Second floor window right there. That leads right into her bedroom. And seeing this is what, 1:30-ish, I'm going to guess that she's probably ready for bed. Or already there. This could make things very interesting for us keyboard cowboys. Why, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. Knowing where Miss Stewart is within her own home provides us with some very fun options. We can either enter the home and get up close and personal, or we can stay back and be a angry but distant god. Either option has its own entertainment value when it comes to what I have planned, and they both follow the same basic steps, so it doesn't really matter which one I choose, as long as we are within the same space and have a direct link to the home's luck servers, which we do, we will be golden. I'm going to stay out here, actually, now that I think about it. I want to be that angry and distant god. Sounds like fun. Let me just do something right quick. Something easy and hilarious. Yep, cool. So, having connected to the cameras, you'll love this. I've just put the cameras on pause on their side, but live on mine. This will show that there's very little activity going on inside, around the property, even if we decide to enter it, which I won't be. Additionally, it looks like, from what I can see, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that it's just Mr. Witt at home tonight. Aren't I clever? So, the signal's pretty strong out here in the gazebo. I think that's what they call it. Anyway, I think I'm ready to start. Alrighty. So, here's the plan. Mr. Witt transferred the money across to her personal accounts so that she could use her millions on luck credits on her death day. That's today. She thinks that this will provide her with some kind of invincibility. She's wrong. I'm going to disable both her luck and her death date accounts. I'll be doing this by placing thousands of small transactions from her personal accounts to her luck account and then back again, within the space of a few short seconds. This will of course appear to the account to either be fraudulent transactions or as a system error, and it will lock out her account from luck as a protection. This lockout is automatic and irreversible. As I am doing this, I will be simultaneously withdrawing all of her available and previously spent luck credits through its returns module. This will be done under the reason code of unwanted credits. Being so close to Mr. Witt and having access to her servers will make this return look legitimate. And with the lack of funds, she won't have any credits to spend as it hits that 24-hour period in lockout. And she will be vulnerable for exploitation. This ultimately means that the old bird will be just like everyone else for a day. So terrifying for her. Now, no matter how rich you are, you cannot interfere with automation or lockouts. And if she became aware of the situation, she still wouldn't have the power to correct this. Although, Mr. Witt, being the person that she is probably completely confident in her tech and her plan, and won't even bother to check. Why would she? It's worked every year for God knows how long. So, it's routine really. And for this reason, I will be doing this. With her being as rich as she is, there's a certain expected extravagance to her lifestyle. I am placing several very expensive, very stressful purchases on sites such as tigerhire.biz. Maybe I'll buy several hundreds sex toys whilst I'm at it. She's a very Christian woman, let's not forget. So let's buy her the one called The Biggest and the Blackest. Yeah, let's do that one. And a Thought Stopper. God, that looks terrifying. Yeah, let's get that one as well. As well as these purchases, I think I'm going to drop a few generous donations to local charities. Additionally, I will leave a few anonymous tips about this goodwill gesture to local stations, both radio and print and web, and maybe set up a few interviews and trend debates. With all of this newly added stress and noise, it is sure to send Miss DeWitt into a confused frenzy. And looking at her medical records, well, it might finally finish that old heart off. I don't expect her to live through the day, but hopefully these last few ideas I have should be the kicker. Right. As I go ahead and do all of this, I will be signing myself off. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Look out for the news, and remember to light a candle for Miss DeWitt. And until next time, this has been Bad Luck Brian, balancing the scales. Peace.
The search for Brian Hemmings still continues. Following the death of Miss DeWitt 2 days ago, the Necdex company has issued a reward for any information leading to the arrest of Brian Hemmings. Information about that award can be found on their website.